Honk, honk, honk! Well, that rhymes with, of course, the great name of the Chinese takeaway we have here along Brecon Road Parade. Yes, of course, the Chinese takeaway, which if I breathe in, I can smell the pleasant smells erupting from the shop. It's, of course, wonk wonk, the Chinese takeaway. Well, welcome along to this week's The Voice of Woodley from me, Jack Wright. And yes, I join you along the great Brecon Road Parade. And I've just had a fantastic haircut in Lana's hair salon. It's a very great place, very good service, very good value. And I've just discovered that Lana herself has created and sells her very own shampoo, which you can buy off the internet or from Lana's hair studio. And it certainly smells good, and I'm very, very much looking forward to trying it. Of course, not only do we have Wonk Wonk, the Chinese takeaway, Lana's hair salon, we have Brecon Road Food and Wine, and of course, very long established MAS, the news centre, which of course you can get newspapers and any other snacks. Well, of course, at Christ Church tomorrow evening they shall be having a group of people coming in to perform a concert at 7 p.m. They probably have a few tickets left, so you can always ask. And I certainly enjoyed the Salvation Army performance at Wangels College last Wednesday. The band was sounding stronger than ever. Well, last Saturday, all of us, masses of people, there must have been about 500 people there predicted, joined us at 4:30 for the lights illuminating the town, turned on by lots of people from the town. Of course, we had carols being sung throughout, and the great Christmas trees standing tall, mulled wine flowing, and mince pies as well. And then, of course, on the Sunday, we were here all day for the great extravaganza, which, of course, everyone enjoyed. Well, of course, lots of things going on the extravaganza, such as the Beechwood Choir singing loud and strong. And then, of course, we had the Starlets Dance Group. They were performing and singing as well. We had Yasmin singing, which I have to admit I didn't quite catch her because I was walking around the stalls. My song Pinocchio was being performed. That was very jolly, and that's going to be performed very soon at the Oakwood Theatre. We had rifle shooting, but with rubber pellets. You'll be pleased to, you'll be relieved to discover. We had Woodley Adopt a Street project, which if you can look up on the map, find out if your street is being covered to pick up some of the litter that's being dropped around. Of course, the Woodley football teams were there having a stall. The boys' brigades were there having a stall. Many other stalls too. And we had a street organ. This was fantastic. We had some people had come with a street organ which you wound the handle and played a selected tune from the paper roll. You could see the paper roll going around, and we had a barrel piano as well, which sounded pretty splendid. And of course many other things going on throughout the day, packed with stalls with the Woodley Volunteers service there, and lots and lots and lots of homemade cakes. Well, the Saturday before, previously the week before, I went to the Addington School Fair, and they were very welcoming as per usual. Lots of homemade flowers, homemade cakes, and homegrown flowers, I should say. And then the St Dominic's Fair on the Sunday after was also a great success and good fun. Well, of course, I think that you'll be hearing lots of Christmas bells as the carol singers come parading through the town, and I think everybody should ring a few bells. I would, but I've been beeping the horn instead. Well, I hope that you've all been supporting the Woodley War Memorial in Waitrose. It needs all the support that it gets. It's due to be put up next year for 100 years. Of course, the beginning of World War I, which many people from World War I and World War II were from Woodley, and in for some of the other wars as well. Of course, it's nearly time for that great Christmas float. Yes, the Lions Club and the Rotary Club shall be sending Father Christmas all around Woodley, so make sure you get ready as they come knocking on your door, and you get to meet Father Christmas as well. Well, a great place to visit on Christmas Eve is, of course, the Sheps. And they'll probably be having a few sing-songs, and it'll be a very joyful experience on Christmas Eve evening at the Sheps. And I'd also like to say hello to Paris, who works there, is very dedicated, She works behind the bar, so hello to you, Paris. Well, of course, the other places that you can visit as well are, of course, the Bull and Checkers, the Checkers, the Thatchers, the Good Companions, and I think that's all the pubs in Woodley. Hopefully, let me just check on this, what I'm reading here. Yes, Good Companions. Inn on the Park, of course, as well, in Woodford Park. Oh, of course, on Christmas Eve there shall be all sorts of puppet shows going on, probably at the Emmanuel Church. And as I get to the end of the video, I'd also like to say well done to all those people that were in 39 Steps. Great humour, and great, very well put together. So professional. You would not notice the difference, I'm telling you now, between a professional performance and an amateur dramatic performance. Well, of course, as we come to the end of this video, I'd like to remind you to support all Christmas things going on around the area. Well, if you'd like to contact me, then please do on 07738 573812. And of course, from MAS News, from Brecon Road Food and Wine, from Wonk Wonk the Chinese Takeaway, and from Lana's Hair Salon, and all the people driving up and hanging around here, I'd like to say a very goodbye and see you soon. Goodbye for now.